So in this video, we are going to be repotting all of our houseplants, and we have got a lot of houseplants and they desperately need repotting. I'm also going to be sharing lots of tips and tricks with you on how to look after your plants, how to propagate, and also how to repot your plants. So let's get into it. It's a lovely day today. The girls are out in the garden playing, husband's busy doing a bit of gardening and stuff. So I'm going to bring out all the houseplants, pop them on our table outside and get them repotted. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of plant. Table is now covered, and then we've also got some plants over here as well. And these are the bigger ones, so we need to get them all repotted. So I think I'm going to clear what's on the table and put it over on the benches, and then I can have a bit of clear space on the dining table outside. These plants desperately need redoing. Like, look at this one. Oh my god, that is so bad. It's even growing roots outside the pot. So I'm going to start off by repotting the bigger ones first. I haven't got a huge amount of the grow pots or nursery pot that you use for house plants. The reason you use grow pots is it basically just means that you can have a nice decorative pot on the outside, and it helps with drainage and stuff like that, and also just makes it a lot easier to care for and stuff as well. Yeah, we're going to get this one done first. So once I've managed to get the plant out of the pot, I'm just going to remove as much soil as I possibly can from the roots. You will find that some plants are a lot easier than others. This one was quite easy. I'm just going to take as much off as possible. I'm going to completely change all the compost in all the plants just because we haven't repotted for quite some time. So yeah, I've taken as much soil off as I possibly can. Next thing I'm going to do is refill the grow pot with some new compost. So I'm going to use some multi-purpose compost to make the majority of it, and then I'm going to add in some houseplant potting mix as well. I think the houseplant potting mix probably has a lot more nutritional value and stuff like that, so although I don't really know, to be fair, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. Okay, so that one is now done. I'm going to put all the plants to one side and then we'll water them all afterwards. So yeah, this one looks very, very sorry for itself. Oh, there was 2 of these stems in it, and I think it had a bit of root rot, and yeah, never got around to repotting it, so we'll see what we find. So I don't think I explained very well here what actually happened to this plant. So there was 2 stems on this plant, and one of them got root rot and it just fell out of the pot, and hence why I now have just the one stem, and it's never been repotted since. Right, I think I need a bigger grow pot for this, so I think I just need to see what I've got. I think we'll try this pot. It's a little bit shallower, but it's definitely wider, so we'll give it a try, see how we get on with it. Right. Okay, another one done. So the reason you repot ideally at the beginning, early spring or late winter, is because it's right at the start of the growing season. So it just gives the plant a lot of chance to recover from the repotting process. Obviously when you're repotting and stuff, it is a bit stressful on the plant and stuff. If you do it at the beginning of the growth season, it just gives the top plant a chance to recover, yeah, recuperate from the stress of repotting. This one looks like it's got little tails on it, Olive. Look. Look. Look, they've got tails. It's like a little tail, isn't it? Yeah. Don't really know if I'm doing the right thing with this, but we'll see if it recovers. Look at this poor little spider plant. Let's get this one sorted and into a lot bigger pot. I think it's all roots. There's hardly any soil in there. I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is. This one's a very poor, sorry looking plant. So, looking forward to getting this one repotted. If you want a plant that you can't really kill, get one of these. So the common name for them is a Christmas cactus. I don't actually know what the Latin name is for it. These survive anything. I had one of these, I don't know which one it was, I've got 3 of them, but one of them I didn't water for months and it looked very sorry for itself, and it's doing really well now and flowering and stuff. So if you're a serial plant killer, get one of these. These are another plant that are quite low maintenance, shall we say. These are called peace lilies. Again, don't know what the Latin name is for them, but yeah, peace lilies. And you can tell when they need watering because they start drooping as well, so. Also with peace lilies, quite easy to separate as well. I haven't really separated this one, but you can just split them in half. So I'm just going to add some of this devil's ivy in with these ones. Devil's ivy is quite easy to propagate. You just take a cut in where I don't know what you'd call it, where there's a bit of a join, I suppose, and then pop it into water, and then it will just generate its own roots from there. So yeah, that's what I've done with these ones. So we're going to put that in there with those. They are a slightly different type, but that's okay. We like a bit of variation sometimes. Right, I think this piece of I'm going to split up because it's yeah, it's quite a big one. Although I don't know how easy I'm going to be able to get this one out because it's in a terracotta pot. So, oh, not too difficult then. Right. You find when the plants are in a plastic grow pot, you can sort of squeeze the sides of them to loosen them up out the pots. Obviously with terracotta you can't do that. When you're doing this sort of thing, don't be afraid to be a bit rueful with it as well, because yeah, sometimes you just don't want the plants to keep growing. So yeah, if you need to get rid of it, then it's fine. And you could always repot them and then give them to friends and family, but if not, pop them in the compost bin. Oh, this one's got some babies growing on it. These ones out. Just taking off all the ones that had like dying ends on them. So yeah, we can get that repot, and then I've got loads of little babies which I think I'm gonna I've got some like propagating jars, so I think I'll put them in those and see if we can get the roots a bit more established on these and see if we can repot them. So again, another easy one to keep alive is spider plants, and they also grow little babies as well, so you can do some propagating with them. So this little plant, I don't know what it is, but one minute it seems to be doing like absolutely amazing, and then the next minute, like it is now, it's just like, yeah, hardly anything there of it. So yeah, I don't know if it's maybe to do with the time of year, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, one minute it seems to be doing really well, and then the next it's like not. It's quite a delicate little plant as well. It's very pretty.
If you know what it is, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, it's got like little green purpley leaves on it. Yeah, it's quite delicate, but then it also seems to be quite a hardy plant, so. 5 o'clock, so it's going to be getting dark soon, so I need to hurry up and get the rest of this potting done. So, before it gets too dark. So this is a devil's ivy that I've been propagating, so I'm going to get this in a pot. It's got reasonable roots on it now. One last plant to do. Let's do this one. So now all the plants have been repotted, so I'm going to obviously water them all, and then also I'll just wipe all the leaves down and stuff just to get any dust off that hasn't come off when I've been repotting them.
Mummy,
yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah, you're going to help, and Olive's going to help me water, she says. Good girl. Good watering.
Do the floor, Mummy.
Now we're doing the leaves, that's what we're doing, right? Right, we need to do these ones down here again, Olive. Good girl. Right, I think that's near enough it, Olive. Right, let's wipe all these leaves down.
Mummy,
Yes.
I want to do it, Mummy.
Yeah? So I've bought on all the plants, however, I have a problem. I don't actually have enough plant pots to put the plants into, and I've just counted it. I need 9 more plant pots to put these plants in. So I now need to go and find some plant pots that are a suitable size. Okay, so we have a plan for the plant pots. Gonna go to IKEA on a Sunday morning. Hopefully I'll get there when it's not too busy. Yeah, so I'm going to get some plant pots that will fit the bigger pots, but then I am going to make some plant pots out of fabric. So yeah, let's go to IKEA. Right, okay, so I've been to IKEA and got the bits that I needed. Thankfully it wasn't too busy. I think I got there just at the right time. Yeah, I picked up 6 of these plant pots. They were like £5 each, so yeah, they weren't too bad, and they're just black and they're simple. So yeah, just gonna get all the plants potted up in those. So I've managed to distribute all the plants around the house. There's quite a few pots that I do want to upcycle just because they're not in keeping with our style. I did yesterday when I was repotting some of the plants. I did keep a few cuttings that I need to try and propagate, just see if I can get some roots established on them and see if we can pot them up. So I've got my little propagating station. You can just use little jars, to be fair, which is what I've done before. I've got this as a little secret Santa at Christmas, so I want to make use of it. You basically just put the cuttings in, fill it up with water, so the bottom of the cutting is covered in water, and then hopefully within a couple of weeks some roots will be established, and then you can put it into some soil. Right. Probably should have done this yesterday, but I'm sure we'll be all right. So I've got these little milk jars as well, so I think I'm going to try and get these ones to go in there. Just a bit worried because they're quite small, so they might slip through. Maybe if I just put them together like that and then shove them in. So it's been a few weeks since I repotted all the plants, and I have started upcycling some of the pots, so you're going to see a little clip of some of the upcycling pots that I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, I just want to kind of give you a bit of an update in terms of how they're doing and stuff, because some of them are not doing too great, and one of them I've even thrown out. But to be fair, most of them are doing really well, and they've started to get new growth and stuff on them. And I think the ones that are not doing so great, I think I know where I've gone wrong. But if you know why they might not be doing so well, let me know in the comments down below. So I'll just show you the ones that I've got on the windowsill in the kitchen. So yeah, these all seem to be doing pretty well. They all seem quite happy. The Christmas cactus is doing fine, of course, and yeah, it just survives anything. But yeah, devil's ivy up here, it's not been too happy. We've had quite a few yellow leaves off of it, which obviously have been taken off and stuff, so I don't know, hopefully it'll just improve. It's obviously had a bit of shock when it was repotted, but I'm hoping because obviously we repotted it at the right time of year, hopefully it will recover and start thriving again. But yeah, I'll just show you some others. This one is doing so well. Little Norfolk, can't remember what it's called now, Norfolk something, pine, I don't know, pine tree or something like that I think it's called. Oh, it's got loads of new growth on it, and a little bit at the top there. Yeah, it's got a lot of new growth on it, which is good. These ones seem to be doing okay. So this is the one that I don't really know what it is. I did try googling it, but yeah, I don't know. What is it? Couldn't really find anything that kind of matched exactly what it is. So yeah, if you do know, please let me know. Some of the leaves are a little bit stripy, and then it's got like purple underneath, which is very pretty. This one is doing very well, but it's a spider plant. Spider plants generally do pretty well. This one here is doing pretty well. Not had any issues with this. This one's not doing too great. I don't know if this one's had quite a bit of shock. I think I was a bit heavy-handed with removing all the soil from it, so I think that might be why. But yeah, it's very dry, but yeah, we'll see if it recovers. It might not, but we'll see. The dragon plant that I had, which had the 2 stems and the one that fell out because I think it had root rot, that I've binned because it really wasn't doing very well at all, and I've had it ages and it just never like really did anything. So yeah, that's gone. These ones over here are doing really well. This one I think was one that I propagated. So this one is a devil's ivy, and this one seems to be doing okay. I've not really had any leaves or anything falling off of it. In the bathroom, these seem to be doing quite well. The ones that I've propagated into water, they've got roots quite well established. Christmas cactus obviously doing well. This one's had lots of new growth on it. Don't know what it's called. Money plant maybe? I don't know, something like that. Even this one's got quite a bit of new growth on it as well. So yes, most of them are doing pretty well. Unfortunately my Boston fern has got a bit dry, but I put it in the studio, and yeah, I don't think that was the best place for it. So it's come back in the bathroom. I think they like quite a lot of humidity, so hopefully that should recover soon. And then my plants in the propagating station are doing really well. They've got some really good roots on them. I will kind of leave them in there for a little bit longer, but yeah, they're doing well, so hopefully soon we can get them in some actual soil. And then this fern type plant, which I split, I think it might take a little while to establish itself. Yeah, it's not died, so that's good. So yeah, apart from a few that haven't yet recovered but hopefully will, and the one that I did chuck, which wasn't too great anyway in the first place, they all seem to be doing pretty well. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've got any hints and tips when it comes to repotting or just general houseplant care. If you do like this sort of content, then please don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.